Today, I will be talking about my experience in labor, going through labor as a single mother, and how hard it was and what all happened. Okay, so with being a single mom, delivery can be extra scary. For me, I was terrified. Like, I was so scared because obviously it was my first child and I had no idea like what's gonna happen. I was told, like everybody else was told, that labor was so horrible and that people potential die or sometimes they lose their baby, and I would always worry about all this. I was so scared. So when it came down to dealing with that part, I knew it was going to be hard. But way before that part, it's hard because you have like doctor appointments back to back when you're about to get ready to go on delivery. So going to those last doctor's appointments was the hardest thing about the end of my pregnancy. I was so miserable and tired and so sick while I was pregnant. I had a horrible pregnancy. I was always sick. So another thing that was really hard at the end was sleeping. Especially when you're alone, I would lay there and some nights I'd be in so much pain I'd just cry. I'd cry and I would bother my family members, I would be like, can you sleep with me or something like that. I would be so big and uncomfortable and just tired in the last few weeks of my pregnancy. So when I did go in labor, I mean, it's crazy not having someone to experience that with when you know that you need that cushion. But instead, I had nobody. I was like so scared and so, I want to say, determined. So I go in labor, and I kid you not, I did not even know I was in labor. I went to the restroom and I could not stop. So my instant thought was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm in labor. So I get rushed to the hospital, and when I get to the hospital, they still don't know I'm in labor. Also, I'm still by myself, so I'm freaking out. I get in the room, she comes in, she gives me a gown, and she leaves out. Now, this is the time where you're supposed to have somebody, your significant other, that's the right way to say it, is supposed to be there. Being a single mom, none of that. I was there by myself. I had to swallow my sadness and be strong for my baby. It was so hard. I kept crying. The pain was killing me. Contractions was like aching me. So before they can get back in the room to give me epidural, I'm full blown in labor. Yes. I get rushed to the delivery room where nobody was there to hold my hand. So basically, I was there just hurting. I don't even know what type of pain this was. It was so horrible. And the crazy part about it is, side note, I see people that have someone with them fight and bicker. You don't know what it's like to have nobody there and it's just you. It's ridiculous. But back to the video. I was in so much pain, pushing her and trying to get her down. When she came out, it was like I had to just wait until they put her on top. Like, when they put her on top of me, I just instantly started crying and praying because it was like I did it. Like, I prayed my way through that pregnancy and I did it. So I just cried. And it's also hard when you go in the room after having your baby because you're exhausted from having the baby. You gotta stay awake. I was trying to stay awake to breastfeed my daughter. It was like I was so tired. I couldn't keep her in the room with me because I didn't have anyone be there with me to watch her while I get a few minutes of sleep. So it's just like horrible. The whole horrible process. And then after that, they sent us home too early. Sent me home in 3 days, and I shouldn't have went home. My baby caught her first cold, which was RSV. And it was so scary. I got rushed to New Orleans, Louisiana, where I was in Children's Hospital, where I have to add was the best hospital that I've ever been to in my life. They took care of us. They took care of my baby. By myself, I felt like I had someone there with me because how supportive they were with me and my daughter. First cold, I'm a single mom, so I don't know what's going on. And they treated her for RSV and told me that it's typical, like, you know. That's when I realized I was strong. There was no time to cry. There was no time to be feeling bad for myself. It was time to pick up the pieces and get this party together. And that's what I did. And to any other single mama out there who's doing their grind and they're taking care of their kid, I salute you. And I appreciate everybody for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.